In this video, we'll look at 10 things you can do to spice up your kayaking trips. Welcome back, paddlers. I'm Lex, the Paddling Dutchman, sharing some kayaking know-how. If you get easily bored or, like me, paddle the same stretch of water week after week, it might be nice to spice things up every once in a while. So here are 10 things you can do to keep those paddles interesting and maybe learn a thing or two while you're at it. Number 1 is focusing on proper technique. Not everyone will have natural or automatic perfect paddling technique. I'm sure no, I don't. So one of the easiest things you can do is really focus on proper technique. Really pay attention to your sitting position, your strokes, your torso rotation, your lower body movement, and try and keep it up through the whole way. And if you want to make sure you keep it up the whole way, when you catch yourself slouching, buy everyone around at the end. 2. Paddle backwards. I don't know about you, but I don't really paddle backwards all that much. So what you can do is divide your trip into sections and alternate those sections paddling forward and backwards. And don't forget to practice those stationary turns while you're at it. Now, if you really want to spice things up and don't mind a serious neck injury in the morning, you could paddle your whole trip backwards. Number 3, practice something new. This is one of my all-time favorites and maybe something that I try to do during all my trips, and that is to practice something new. There literally are hundreds of techniques to try and learn. It might be easiest to look up some instructional videos right before you take your trip, or even better yet, go on that trip with an instructor who can help you. This is, for instance, how I started practicing bow rudders, rolling and bracing. Number 4, try a different boat or paddle. A fun and easy way to spice things up is try a different boat or a paddle, and try to really get a boat that has different properties than yours. So if your boat tracks really well, try and get one that really maneuvers. Or if your boat has great stability, try and get one with a little less primary and a little more secondary stability. But whatever you do, and if you try this, make sure that the boat is suited for the type of water and paddling that you're doing. Number 5, the no pause challenge. Okay, so this is a fun one. I know I am one of those people who takes a few strokes, takes a rest, then takes another few strokes, takes a rest. So with this challenge, what you want to do is from the point that you launch to the point till you get to the takeout, is don't stop pedaling. And this works even better when you're pedaling with a group and you need to catch up to the group or maybe stay with the group. Really try to adjust your speed with the cadence of your strokes. And this sounds all really easy, but I promise you it's not. Number 6, races. Another easy way to spice things up is with races. Challenge your buddy or buddies to race you on a specific section or on your whole trip. You can do short sprints, but it's even more fun if you do larger distances. And if you really want to kick it up a notch, make sure there are prizes involved, like the loser buying everyone around a beer at the end. Number 7, beating yourself. If you like to paddle alone or don't have any friends, you can also race against yourself and beat your own time on certain distances. Paddlogger is a tracking app with many cool features, but maybe one of the coolest features is the race feature. What you can do is set a distance and the app will track your time for that distance. So next time you paddle, you can set the same distance, and be it at the same spot or not, you can try and beat your own time. So before we jump into the last 3 things you can do to spice up your paddles, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell if you want to see me do all these things in the coming weeks. And leave a comment sharing how you keep your paddles interesting. Alright, on to number 8. Number 8, do a barrel roll. So number 8 really spices things up and is great for those hot summer night paddles. Before you launch, pick a buddy who will set you up during the trip. The game is actually pretty simple. Every time your buddy screams, "Do a barrel roll!" you have to make a roll. Now, this is of course much more fun if your buddy has to do the same. And I can guarantee you this will have you on the edge of your seat the whole trip. Number 9, brace brace. This one really is an alteration of the do a barrel roll game. It's instead of doing a roll, every time a buddy or someone screams brace, brace, you have to do either a high or a low brace. And this one is actually really fun to do with larger groups. Number 10, bring a ball. And last but not least, simply bring a ball. From trying to steal it from each other to throwing it and getting to it the fastest, there are tons of things you can do with a ball. And age and fitness doesn't really matter, because everyone knows how to handle a ball, right? And that's it, paddlers. 10 things you can do to spice up your paddles. Let me know in the comments which one you will be doing first. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell button if you want to see me do all of these tips in the coming weeks. In the meantime, you can watch the video of how I learned to roll or watch another video. And as always, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the water soon. And don't forget, paddle on. A barrel roll! Barrel roll! Barrel roll! Number 8. Barrel roll! A barrel roll! The barrel